Okay, so I just recently did my list for Bulbbul, and here we go. There's quite a few things here. It's a decent sized list actually, and about half of it is basically visual stuff, which isn't a surprise because I kind of recognized that throughout the film and said things as it was going. But anyway, let's go through it. So first things first, camera composition. The movie's really well shot. Just the way the shots are placed at times, some decent wide shots here and there. Just really good camera placements that I thought, and even some great like symmetry as well. So yeah, just overall really well shot in that regard. The next thing number two is the atmosphere, the feel that the film has due to certain things in regards to the visuals, and just yeah, I guess the performances, the location, all those things. It created this great atmosphere in the film as well. So yeah, great. That was really effective as well. So a lot of the aspects helped create this great atmosphere. So the next thing, 3 and 4, is lighting and color palette. Red. The red in this film was insane, but it really did work. It really did help create this atmosphere of like dread, and I guess gave very much this off feeling, just easily, quite simply. But yeah, very effective, and I very much like that they did that in the film. It was a very daring choice to make it this very hard red in parts, but it worked. It kind of felt very seamless, and yeah, it was a great choice, I thought. Next thing, number 5, is the costuming. This is something after the film I was thinking about it and went, no, it was very effective. Some of the costuming was really good, and it really made it feel like that era that it was in. I don't know what era it's meant to be, but it definitely was in the old days, that's for bloody sure. But it looked good, it gave that feel to whatever era that was. The next thing, number 6, is the acting. I think the acting was really solid, particularly from the lead actress that played Bulbbul. But just overall, I thought the performances were pretty damn good. They weren't anything amazing, but I had to give credit to the performances. So yeah, acting was really solid. And moving on to the next thing. So number 7 is the music. I love the music. It gave a sense of... It really just added to the feel of like the story, I guess. And it gave a slight shift in the tone. There's kind of like a sense of innocence to it. I don't know. It was very effective though. I liked it for sure. So I really did like the soundtrack. And it was kind of like an interesting contrast to this whole horror atmosphere. It kind of added to that bittersweet type of feel as the film was. So yeah, I liked the music. It kind of gave an interesting contrast and reflected the character Bulbbul in a certain way. Anyway, moving on to the next thing. Number 8 is the story. I like the story quite a lot. It's just the way things happen in regards to the reveals, which is the next thing. Number 9 is the revelation. But yeah, I just like both of those things quite a lot. So yeah, really solid story and just how it turns out. I did predict a few things, kind of that lady was the demon lady before they revealed it right at the end. I kind of got that. It did have kind of an M. Night Shyamalan type of feel, this film. I feel, just in regards to how the story was done and also the revelation, even the kind of horror feel it had. It did kind of remind me of a M. Night Shyamalan type of film. So I wouldn't be surprised if there was some slight inspiration from that. So yeah, solid story, good revelation, I thought. Even though I did see what was coming, it was still good in just how it played out and what happened. So yeah, I liked those aspects. Last but not least, number 10 is the ending. Hang on, there's a bit of dust around. Pardon me. So yeah, last but not least, number 10 is the ending. I very much like the ending, and it did give that bittersweet feel right at the end. I was kind of wondering when that was coming around. But yeah, so yeah, it's really solid film. So 10 things I liked about Bulbbul. I could see myself watching this again. Honestly, from watching this film, it's getting me intrigued to watch Tumbad again, actually, because Tumbad, really good film. I want to kind of go back to that and just see if I find more to appreciate. I probably won't do a video on it again, but if you follow my Letterboxd page, you'll see when I watch it again. Or maybe I'll just do a quick post on YouTube, just a written review, doing the list of things I like. Perhaps I'll just do that. But yeah, I really did like how that movie played out as well. And that movie was gorgeous looking. So I feel like there's probably more credit I could give that film. So yeah, perhaps I'll watch that one again at some point and do a written review. And I'll probably check this one out at some point again as well, because I did quite like it a lot. Especially the visuals and that red. So yeah. But yeah, really good film. And thanks again for the recommendation. And keep your recommendations coming. It's great to have that, so I didn't realize there was so many films I hadn't seen that were great. So thank you. I thought I'd seen it all, which is very naive for me to say. I've only seen I think all up a bit over 1,000 movies, which is nothing. So yeah, obviously there's plenty of films I have not seen that are really great. So who knows, maybe something will top my favorite film at some point. I don't know if you already know that one. I probably have mentioned it. I'm not going to say it in this video though, but I'll definitely do a video on my favorite film at some point. But yeah, that's it for this video. Thanks again for watching. If you've watched this video all the way up to this point, consider hitting the subscribe button and liking the video if you haven't already. And yeah, I'd very much appreciate that. And that's it. Catch you folks in the next one.